But yeah, no, the next comic that I will bring here is here for the first time in Korea. Is performing. He's been performing before, and he married into the royal family of Denmark for like 20 years. Has had 3 wives, and 3 kids, and with the royal family 4 kids. I mean, I guess the one wife, not multiple people. Sorry about that. Thank you, Michael.
Okay, thank you very much. I usually start the show with saying I'm too old for stand-up, so I will sit down. But what happened with my sit-down cane is that it doesn't click anymore. And I don't know what's more unstable, my cane or my pension retirement plan. So I will actually try to use a chair, just like the other guy. And this is not my set. This is the direction off stage. I don't know if you know a lot about Denmark, but I can tell you that Denmark had a huge impact on everybody's sex life in the entire universe. Hey! Because Denmark were the first country in the world to legalize pornography in 1963. Yeah! Give it up for porn! Give it up for Denmark! Well, the thing is that I am very old. I am 73, and I think a lot about death. You know, I mean, death is in my calendar under upcoming events. Well, the thing is that I planned my funeral a long time ago. I made sure to get 6 kids. In that way, I would have, I mean, they're grown up now. In that way, I would have 1 kid for each handle on my coffin. So when they carry me out the church, then it's full Monty. And in that way, I will not have to invite any of my 3 ex-wives. Because I really don't want them to give them the chance to let me down again. Well, the other day my kids, they summoned me for a meeting, and it sounded really, really serious. And I'm thinking, oh my God. Well, the other day my kids, they summoned me for a meeting, and it sounded really, really serious. And I'm thinking, oh my God, after my inheritance, you know. But then actually they came up with just 1 question. And they say, Dad, we want to know, do you want to get buried or cremated? I thought about it. And then I said, well, why don't you just surprise me? Yeah. I had the same argument with my mom about my dad. Should he be cremated or buried? We couldn't agree, so we ended up letting him live. Well, you might have noticed my headscarf. Well, my headscarf is what is called an udeng from Bali, and the Hindus wear it. But that's no way the reason why I wear it. I wear it to hide all my batteries. That keeps me alive. I mean, I have hearing aid, I have pacemakers, I have air tags, you know. And talking about trackers, my kids, especially 2 oldest, they're very interested in well, maybe not my health, but they're interested in their economic health. So they put trackers in my luggage when I left a few months ago. They even sewed it into my clothes. And I'm a walking android, you know. I mean, even here I have a tracker, you know. I mean, these batteries, they could power a Tesla. But the thing is that they're so obsessed with me spending their heritage. So I know that these trackers, whenever I make a turn, they get a notification saying, "Mall detected, brace for economical impact." I mean, that's how greedy they are. It's not because they worry about my health, they worry about their economic health. Well, I don't usually do that much crowd work because my hearing is really bad. I mean, the other day I asked somebody, "Where are you from?" And he said, "Mumbai." So I heard it as my mom. So I answered, "Been there, done it. It was really cheap and dirty." I asked another guy, you know, older guy, white guy, in the audience. I said, "Where are you from?" And he said, "Alabama." And he just flew out of me like, "Oh, so this is the first time you are in a big gathering without a white sheet over your body?" Whoa! Well, any of you guys here have been married like a long time?
12 years?
How many years?
Almost 12.
Almost 12.
Yeah.
Well, my question is, don't you miss the sex? Well, the thing is that I was just in Dubai for a gig, and that was a doctors' convention. And they just published a survey that day I was there, and the survey proved that 9 out of 10 Dubai doctors who tried camel actually ended up going back to women. Well, the reason I came to Korea is because I heard that this is an upscale place for plastic surgery. And I don't really need a new face. I'm more looking for a totally new operating system. I don't know if we can get that. Well, did you see, okay, there's not that many foreigners here, but I turned on TV and I got hooked for K-drama, you know, the soap operas. And they are addictive, you know? So I find myself 3:00 a.m. in the morning, weeping like a child, because the main characters, they touch hands in episode 22. I mean, a Western show, they would be divorced by now. Well, Korea dating sounds really fun, you know, they have anniversaries every 100 days, they go in matching clothes, you know. And I'm that age where I'm just happy that I could remember my spouse's name after 10 days. Well, the most important thing about Korea that I liked is the respect for elders. Yeah. I mean, yeah, give it up for Korea. I mean, I had not had any people bowing to me after I left the royal family. But here, you know, I mean, where do you get that kind of empathy and kindness without faking a limp, you know? I don't have Instagram, but you're welcome to follow me. Just remember how I look from behind.
So you're from Denmark?
Yes.
And you're from a royal family?
Well, I was married into it for 20 years. Yeah.
Oh. And you just gave kids and just ran away?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a very good thing to do.
Yeah.
I think, but it was a little bit too late. I ran away when I only had 2 kids.
Yeah.
You waited for 6 kids?
Yeah, that's better.
Your judgment is not very good. And porn is legal in some countries. Really?
What did you say?
Is porn legal?
Yeah, of course.
God. And you know, that's only partially true. You have to be elderly and rich.
Ah.
If you're elderly and poor, you're in the wrong country.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Mike is going to Mike's cabin. Very appropriate. I'm gonna do stand up for the first time in Seoul, Korea. Wish me luck. Noisy basement. Join cheering. Mike's cabin.